Hello guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the Spirit-Filled Gospel TV with Senior Prophet Uebert Angel. In this video, we'll be hearing the Senior Prophet explaining why you hardly see men of God, prominent men of God and pastors eating in the public. It's true, you hardly see men of God like Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, Benny Hinn, and the rest eating in the public. He explains the reason in this video. If you are new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and like this video. I would like you to watch this video to the full, to the end, and listen to what he has to say about this. Thank you.
I remember one time I was going to Marimba down there, and as I was on my way there, I said to the guys, I'm going to my in-laws, so the best thing is let me buy the food myself. I don't want you to buy for me. Let me buy. Now I'm getting into the supermarket first time after years and years. I'm getting there. I am now confused. I'm in there. I'm like, where is this thing that I'm looking for? Then I'm stuck at this this shelves of yogurt. So now the people are moving around. Now I don't want to look like I'm crazy. So I also took a container, this type of yogurt. And I'm reading, just so that someone came to me and said, Are you Prophet Angel? I said, I think so. I said, I think it's me. He said, why are you holding yogurt? Now I'm like, what do you mean? He said, do you eat? You eat? I think I disappointed my follower. I think all these years she figured out I don't eat anything, just manna just falls from heaven. I enter the house, manna come. And it doesn't even enter through my mouth, just in my spirit straight. I said, thank you God, I'm full now. She says, you eat yogurt, I said, what were you thinking? She said, you actually eat food like us. See, the value she had placed on me was beyond natural. And I looked at every major man of God that I have esteemed, highly esteemed, and I mentioned their names here. Rarely were they ever seen eating. Not because they don't eat, but because they've taken eating as a private thing. We can even count the intestines in there. They're chewing and no, private location. They've taken some things as private business and they've maintained their value. You don't even know what they eat. My own father, if he's drinking water, he doesn't advertise someone's brand. He will put a cloth around the bottle, cover it. It doesn't matter. Check even on previous videos. You look when he's sitting down, the water is covered. And one time I asked him, I said, I wanted to buy you a watch, but I'm seeing you don't wear watches. He said, why would I be advertising someone's product? He said, I'm too big for these products. He says, do you know how many people will buy watches just because I wore them? The exact brand. Millions will go haywire, look for every Rolex, and have not been paid. Value now. Let Pastor Chris hold one book by another author. See what will happen to that book. It will be a bestseller by the next minute. Everyone wants to know what is inside. And yet you, the author, you will never pay him. The publishing company never pays him, but he has put the value, his own value onto your product. He understands who he is. One of these special apostles, listen to this. You know them. from Nigeria. Not the ones that I mentioned here. There's so many apostles. One of them from Nigeria, another one from Central Africa. They called me and said, please, we want to speak to Pastor Chris. And I know you can connect him to us. I said, no problem. No problem. So I was on the phone with Pastor Sel. I said, I want to record this conversation with you because I want the prophetic. He said, no problem. So he started prophesying about what will happen to the ministry. Most of the things have already taken place, and some have already taken place, like 2 days ago, Friday. They have already taken place now. Now hear this. He gave a plethora of prophecies. At the end of that conversation, I said, Dad, there is this apostle. It's very popular. And I'm mentioning one great apostle in Nigeria. All right? You see with what I'm saying? Someone will be like, he is referring to this one. They will even refer to people who have met Pastor Chris and said, this one is the one. That's why I don't give you names. He said, oh, he wants to meet me. What does he want? I said, no, they just want to submit to you. And he didn't say Nigeria. I just said this apostle. And I mentioned his name. He said, are they from Zimbabwe? I started laughing at him. He said, why are you laughing? I said, Pastor, do you know anyone here? He says, I just concentrate on what God called me to do. I don't oppose men of God. I don't fight them. I just concentrate. So I don't know who you're talking about. I thought he was from your country. Then I mentioned the other apostle who is big from Central Africa there. I believe it's Central Africa. He says, is it from Zimbabwe? If I mention the name, you'll be like, I said, nope. He said, oh, they want to be who? My sons. Oh, let them be your sons. I laughed. And he wasn't even seeing the funny side of it. Then I explained, he started laughing. So I cut the phone. I said, I'm going to disobey my father today. I called the guys. I put them on the say. I said, here's Pastor Chris. I was recording because he told me to record I said I want to record the prophecy, but this conversation is there. You people, you would think he knows you. He doesn't know you. If you are a man of God here, stop trying to invite me to your church. I won't come. The reason is simple. Number one, I know my value, but that's not the reason. The main reason is this: you can never grow your people by inviting ministers. Listen to me now. Listen to me, because I know some of you are here. Your value, the value of your church, is never going to rise because you invited Uebert Angel to your church and people say, oh, he knows Uebert Angel. Oh, he knows him. That's not what grows a church. The church will only grow by the revelation you give them as their shepherd. Sheep are dumb. Tell your neighbor, sheep are dumb. God did not call us goats. He called us sheep. The only animal that follows the shepherd will be in front. The animals are following. You put someone there on the pulpit there, right now. After I have told you, don't pray for money. A person will come here. A big bishop from America or Canada will stand here and say, let's all stand up and pray for money. Ha! Ratakapa from that corner. Sheep will always listen and follow. They don't measure. There is a revelation that we have just received. We can't do this. This is not the way it happens. So sheep will always follow anyone who is leading in front. So be careful. A minister from outside can only come and refresh your sails. That's it. But to think you're going to develop value by inviting a preacher every Sunday, another preacher, every conference, another preacher, every conference, another preacher, nothing like that will happen.